Hello, beautiful soul. This is a reading about the full moon in Libra. So let's see what is the energy. First, we want to see the numerology that we have here. What are the possibilities, the opportunities? We have healing with the 66, completion, number 9, and creativity, number 3. At the bottom of this deck, we have 37, time out. So it is the time for us to be in this, to improve ourselves, to use this time out. So it is time for us to use this time out, the time of stillness, to go beyond, to see beyond the physical circumstances, whatever our physical eyes are telling us about what is going on. We need to go and see beyond in order to find the opportunity of healing, liberate some things, some themes, some issues that whatever is going on right now is giving us the opportunity to heal and set free from. And use not only your creativity, use the principle, the feminine principle that is related to creativity, intuition, imagination, compassion, love, sensitivity. So if you are an empath, you may be feeling right now overwhelmed. Maybe you feel everything around you, and maybe you are feeling a lot, and you need to discern. You need to empower yourself to get back your inner power, and you need to feel complete. People that are not working on themselves are the people who are maybe feeling worse. They are full in this kind of simulation, this kind of illusion that we are living right now. There is an extreme, it is like an extreme kind of simulation. If you believe everything you are seeing, you are listening, if you believe this is the only reality, this is the only possibility, you may be feeling also incomplete. Maybe you are feeling that you lack something, you need something that you don't have. But you have everything inside you. You need to go back to your inner path and forget about whatever is running outside your physical body and your electromagnetic field. You need to remember that you are a complete being and you are an infinite being. About this healing card, the concept of healing that brings this card, the 66. It is time for you to realize that healing is not about making efforts to recover from negativity or or to fight against an enemy. Healing is about to recover your inner power, remember your inner power, and be in your power. If you are in a high vibration, you can deal with any symptom and illness without entering in these other concepts of illness that say to us that illness is an enemy and it's outside of you, because illness is always connected to something deep in your unconscious mind, something deep in our biological being. Our animal is like our animal being, our basic aspects. Because remember, we are still animals. We are not so different from other animals. And our body and our nervous system is always reacting, or maybe not always, but most of the time, our nervous system is reacting as if we are just basic or we're an animal. So remember this, and don't push, don't be in resistance when you have some symptoms or you are dealing with illness. Maybe it's the time to make a difference, to turn around, to see around your symptoms, your illness. See your illness and symptoms in a different way. See whatever you see is wrong in you or in your surroundings, other people, the world. See the different aspects that are part of whatever you are trying to comprehend, whatever you are trying to see beyond, because sometimes there are different truths, different aspects of truth around something or someone, and we need to realize this. And maybe this is the time for us to make some changes, to be open to change our minds, our perceptions, to be open to review, to see what are our beliefs, what are our perception, how is our perception built up, what are the other possibilities to perceive and to believe in order to create a different reality or different realities inside this so-called reality. And this is related to this healing process. Healing is about realize that you are an infinite being and you have everything you need inside you, and the illness or whatever you can perceive as wrong, it is just a perception from your mind, from your ego. And whatever is happening outside your physical body is there for you to understand yourself. It's there for you to understand the collective. It's there for us to enter or to be open to a new understanding or new understandings. And that can lead us to feel, to remember that we are complete. Most of the time we are tracking, we are searching for a completion. We are searching for a partner in order to have the completion from this partner, this love partner, our friends, our family. Most of the time we are looking for completion, but this is the time for us to remember that we are complete and we are infinite beings. And in order to remember how complete we are, connect, search for any kind of connection, your inner connection to your higher self, to light beings, whatever you believe in. Connect with that you think or perceive or believe is higher than you, in order to remember that you are also a light being, you are also complete, and you can do it. You can connect with those forgiven and most of the time forbidden aspects of yourself. There is a time for us to connect with something deeper, with someone deep, these deeper aspects of yourself. Connect with them. For example, your inner child is trying to tell you something. The inner child of the collective is trying to tell us something about humanity, something about the way we deal with problems, with crises, the way we deal with changes, the resistance around changes that is creating all the suffering, and that is making these veils in front of our physical and non-physical lives be stronger. And right now, people is attached to their beliefs so strong, so hard, that many people don't want to listen any other truths, anything else that the mainstream media or the authorities are telling them. They don't wanna listen anything else. They don't wanna listen to themselves. People are not listening their own intuition. This is a disconnection from feminine principle, feminine energy. So it is a time for us to remember that we forgot our feminine principle, and we don't know what is this about masculine and feminine. And also we are looking always for completion. We believe that if we are a woman, if you are a woman, so you are in feminine principle always, and if you are a man, you are in the masculine principle. But this is not true. Everything and everyone in this universe is formed by these two principles, either in duality or in unity. And this is it depends on the dimension you are. So feminine and masculine, we need to harmonize them, and we need to recover and to nurture. We need to strengthen our feminine principle right now: compassion, intuition, imagination, creativity. Open your eyes, and not only your physical eyes. So it is also the time for us to use whatever is going on individually and collectively, in order to heal ourselves, in order to connect with the silence, the stillness of our soul, and the silence within our mind. There is so much noise, and now we have the possibility to experience and to enjoy the silence, the stillness. Maybe for some of us it's very hard, and there is some kind of, it is not like we are in silence or stillness because everyone is looking for that. We are forced to be in silence or in stillness, to be locked down but we can use this time to enjoy this stillness and silence, and through the stillness and silence we can heal ourselves, and we can heal the collective mind. We can observe without judgment the collective unconscious mind that is running the reality right now. Even if you don't know for sure what is going on, what is the cause of whatever we are living, whatever we are experiencing, you can see beyond, and you can see the incoherence. And we need to get coherence, to remember that when we are in coherence, when we connect our heart on our brain or mind in coherence, we can understand pretty much everything. We can have clarity and discernment, and we can have the knowledge, the wisdom to know what to do in every single situation, or every single, or around every single issue, individually and collectively. So it is the time for us to decide, to have the discernment, to believe that whatever is happening in the outside is a reflection of the inner issues, inner information that we are not conscious of. And we need to see that. We need to admit some themes, some issues that our ego is not able or not willing to admit about itself. And whatever is happening, whatever you are perceiving in the outside is telling you something about you, about some unconscious themes or issues that you are not dealing with, that you are not admiring, and you need to face those aspects without judgment. You can deal with this in a very compassionate way, and you can use creativity, imagination, do visualizations, meditation, to connect, to remember this complete being that you are. You can, through many techniques or methods, or whatever way you find is the correct for you, you can remember, and you can connect with the inner power of yourself. And we, as a collective, we can remember that we are powerful beings and we are creating our reality, but we are so unconscious of this truth that we are creating more and more suffering and more contradictions from the contradictions and the of the non-coherent ego, because ego never will be coherent. Ego never will go for coherence. Ego is not interested in coherence. Only your essential being, only your true self wants to remember coherence, wants to be in coherence. So maybe during this time something could bring some memories to you from your childhood, some memories from another times, memories from the past that you need to deal with right now. And maybe now there is a possibility for you to liberate yourself from some hard, painful, unnecessary emotions, feelings, memories that you are carrying with you, and this is preventing you to live a different life, to see the life in a different way. Some of you could be dealing with sadness. There could be someone dealing with mourning, grieving, everything that is in action emotionally right now. If you face those emotions and sensations and those memories without judgment and from a distance, you can dissociate yourself from those emotions and memories. You can see them for what they really are. You need to be clear that you are not your emotions, you are not your sadness, you are not your depression, you are not your illness or symptoms. Whatever you believe you are more than that. You are not that. And you need to start to believe this. Dissociate yourself from those so-called negative emotions or thoughts or memories and try to see them as they are, beyond your perceptions, your inner images from those memories and those emotions. See yourself from the distance without judgment and see yourself as an observer, a neutral observer. You will see that you are attached. Most of the time you are attached to your emotion, your inner image of yourself and the inner image that you have of other people and the collective. And we need to liberate ourselves from this inner perception, this inner belief. Our ego believes strongly that whatever it perceives, it is the reality and the only truth. And this is not true. It's not always the case. So we need to be open to this possibility. We need to reconsider how we are perceiving, because our perception helps us to create our reality. There could be some messages, there could be some trading or interchange of information. Be careful with information. When you are obsessed with information, this could be news, this could be whatever you are looking for to understand your individual and collective situation on the internet, on television, on radio. This craving for information could be very harmful, and you need to stop this behavior of looking for information. Information could be devastating. Information could be damaging. And when you have this craving for information, take in consideration that maybe you have some recognition issues. Maybe you are looking for some kind of recognition that you are not aware of that. Your inner child could be looking for recognition when you are, for example, you are always looking for what are they saying on Facebook, WhatsApp, or whatever network you are in. If you maybe this is the time for us to be open to stop, to close our networks, to be aware of the importance and the influence, the power of information on our perception and our ability to create realities. Be careful. Turn off your television and whatever source of information you are you may be obsessed about, and Stop believing only what they are saying in the outside and start believing, listening to your inner voice, listening to your intuition, listening to yourself through your body, through your emotions, but have the discernment, because sensations could be could deceive you, could lie to you, because we are trained to believe, to have this distortion in our perception. So we need to re-educate our perception, and this is only possible if you look yourself from a distance and recognize other ways to perceive, and recognize the tricks and the truths and lies of your own perception, of your own sensations. We need to cleanse our perception, and we need to be clear that sometimes whatever we are sensing or whatever we are perceiving could be not the truth, or could be only one aspect of truth, and there could be another aspects that we are not seeing, we are not able, we are not willing, or we are forbidden to see. It is a time for us to liberate ourselves from the negativity. Remember, negativity creates addiction, and negativity is related to sadness, depression, whatever you can call negative emotions or thoughts or behaviors. If you can see everything from the distance, you will see how addictive negativity is, and we need to liberate ourselves from negativity and from fear. Be careful, because information is bringing so much fear to our nervous system, to our beliefs. Fear is encouraging our fears, our individual fears, and you need to starve your fears, not feed your fears. And information is helping our ego, our mind, to feed our fears. We need to do the opposite. And this is only possible if you are willing to vibrate in a higher frequency. In order to do that, you need to be aware of the behaviors that you are strengthening your daily life, that are connected to this so-called negativity, and do more positive, more different other things, or be open to other behaviors, that can help you really to grow, really to expand, really to remember this completion, this complete being that we are. So I hope this reading would help you. Thank you very much for listening, and see you next time. Bye.